This is one of the most tastiest bitter leaf soup you would ever taste, guys. If you prepare this for your family, they will keep demanding for more. Over here I have my palm oil. The next thing is the already pounded cocoyam. Next is our vegetable, the bitter leaf, which is the main vegetable for this. Stockfish, protein, yellow pepper, crayfish, ogili, which is one of the spices needed for this. Ogili is a must use if you want to get the perfect bitter leaf soup. In Anambra state, you must use ogili. It gives it a premium taste, guys. Just give it a try. So over here I have my already boiling water inside, so I allow the water to boil before I go in with my palm oil. So if you want to cook this food, you can prepare the soup in two ways. It's either you add the palm oil with your cocoyam. After cooking, you pound it together with the palm oil, or you do it this way. So I'm doing this method so that it will be very understandable for everyone, especially a beginner. So this is my already cooked cocoyam that I pound. So I'm going to be adding it inside the pot that contain oil. Remember, I allowed the water to boil before adding my palm oil. So over here now it's boiling. You can see it's well mixed. Guys, please pardon my lightning. I was having issue with my light, and it's a late evening vlog, so just watch to the end and learn this new perfect recipe. So I just go in with crayfish and the ogli. So I'm going to allow this to boil for some time. So the main source of this is the cocoyam, for it to turn to a paste in our bitter leaf soup. We don't need to add up any thickener. That will serve as a thickener. So I just added my protein. You can use any protein of your choice, but I'm using goat meat and Titus fish. After I just parboil with salt and seasoning, guys. There's no additional sauce and spicy added to my protein. So you allow it to boil very well. So you can see over here that our cocoyam is gradually dissolving, making our soup to almost be ready. When it dissolves completely, it is going to give it a very good word thickening. Do you understand me? So I just go in with stockfish. So stockfish is a must in bitter leaf soup. Here is our yellow pepper, which is the signature for this kitchen. It gives it a premium taste and flavor. So I advise you always go with yellow pepper. Try this with yellow pepper and you're going to love it, guys. I promise you. So I'm giving it a stir. One thing about bitter leaf soup is that when it gets to this point, you have to lower your heat. If not, it start burning at the down part of your pot. Do you understand me? So it's good for you to cook on a low heat when it gets to this point, and also stir in between. So I'm adding in a nut cube. I'm using 2 nut cube because of we have already added in our natural seasoning, which is the ogili. So you can get the ogili from the local store. I forget to mention that, where they sell food stuff, especially soup items in the market. So I just cover this for our ingredients to mix and be well cooked. So I'm going to allow this to boil for like 3 minutes, and guys, you can see the cocoyam is no longer visible. It has finally converted into a very thick paste. So I'm going to be adding in my already washed bitter leaf, which I have cooked and washed very well. So make sure your bitter leaf is not too bitter, or I don't know your taste though, but I prefer mine not to be too bitter, so that it's going to look so sweet and delicious. So over here I'm giving it a good stir, guys. Please just ignore our lightning. So this is the soup after 3 minutes of boiling with our bitter leaf, guys. Oh my goodness, if you just taste this soup, you're going to love it. The lightning is not doing a very good favor to this particular soup. I just added in salt to taste, and guys, our meal is almost ready. So I'm going to be covering this again for just 2 minutes after I notice that the vegetable is not very tender, guys. So I'm trying to give it a stir so that it will get burnt at the down part of it, so that it's not going to get burnt, guys. Now guys, after 2 minutes, our bitter leaf soup is ready. I promise you, if you use this particular method, which is the simplest and the most easiest way to prepare bitter leaf soup, you are going to love it. What will you be eating this with? Are you going to be eating this with fufu, pando, gari or what is your best food to go with this? Mine, I'm going to be taking mine with what? Semo. So guys, do have a wonderful day. You can see this goodness is fully ready for consumption. See you guys on my next, and please don't forget to subscribe. Bye.